Yeah. Get him for me. Good. Get him for me. Yeah. Obviously, you're excited to be back in the ring. How's the preparation been? How you been? Being here with Spence, obviously, you're on the shift, your trainer. Just talk to us all about the preparation for this fight.
For this fight, I probably 110%. Gave it my all. Camp been awesome. Just having the flow around me and seeing other fighters. Normally, I train in my backyard, so getting out a little bit, yeah. So it's been good though. I've been just staying away from the drama and just really just being at peace. And I've been training pretty hard, man. And it's been paying off. I mean, I could tell by my weight, how my body flowing, and everything's just been clicking.
Well, what do you know about your opponent, and have you been watching tape on him?
That's funny because I'm probably like one of the few fighters that ever studied my opponent. I don't know nothing about him. Ronnie Shields is going to do everything, and I'm just put all my trust in him, and I pretty much make the adjustments once I get in the ring.
How you feel about going to Australia, fighting overseas, not on home soil?
At first I thought it was a little awkward, but it's summertime, so I might as well take a vacation and go with some ass. So I'm not really tripping so much on it. Once we get in the ring, I'm like, man, it don't matter where we fight at.
We haven't Spence here in the gym. Obviously, the change of the trainer, him being out for 3 years. Does it feel like you kind of feed off of each other's energy? Just making sure that you put in the best performance come July.
Yeah, we Earl is a self-killed type person where he's really like he really don't have no energy, and I gotta bring the energy. We like the total opposite, like you don't really talk that much, and you just work, and we talk to each other, we laugh with each other, It's crazy because Earl Spence was my roommate in the amateurs. We would go to the USA Championships or go to Colorado. We would always be roommates from the Texas team, and now we back in the pros, get a chance to work with each other, work around each other. He's high-spirited. He's he mean business, so he here for business, and he worked hard. So I love training on the alongside of him.
Do you feel like this fight, I know you focus on this fight, but is this a stepping stone to a bigger fight? Is there bigger fights that you want to make in the future still?
Yeah, I want to go for another world title in my third weight division. I feel a lot more comfortable at 168. I don't care who they put in front of me. I might be on a smaller version of 168 super middleweight pounders, but I feel like I have my advantages. I'm cool with with this opponent and how things flowing. As far as going to Australia, and I feel like it's not just a stepping stone. It's just to get y'all to understand who I am. And this third quarter or fourth quarter of my career, I'm gonna make it the best one.
You talked about not having wear and tear before. Do you feel like even though a lot of people consider you a veteran, you still have that, as an advantage that you don't really have a lot of wear and tear, and nobody has put you down?
Yeah, I kind of feel like Bernard Hopkins when he got out. He got straight to it, and at this point, I learned a lot. I've seen every style in boxing. I'm focused. My focus is different now. I've eliminated a lot of distractions in my life that I once had earlier part of my career. And I'm, the wear and tear. It don't just come with in the actual fight. It comes before the fight, sparring, and a lot of running, a lot of breaking your body down, building it back up. But it's been good overall. I feel fresh. I definitely feel at 36, I feel like I'm 32 maybe, or 30 or something. I really feel good. strength and conditioning, all my the small things that boxers do and boxers don't do. I mean, I'm doing it. Chambers, cryos, drips. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing.
With some of the inactivity you've had recently, how are you a different person outside of the ring, maybe not just inside the ring?
I pray more. You know, I actually listen to my fans more. You know, and I like to do the things that make me happy. At the end of the day, and I'm outside the ring. I'm doing better.
Talk a little bit about, you know, because you say pleasing the fans, but also it's a lot of pressure before yourself as well, right? So talk about that pressure of not only having standards for yourself as a champion coming back, but also battling those expectations from the fans as well.
You said it was pressure. I didn't say it was no pressure. I'm not really pressured by anything. I'm just being me, and it's just the better Charlo. You know, I just want to give y'all like some real fights, some real bloodline fights where, you know, like I'm able to be in there with warriors and go through war, and I do it right in front of y'all. So like my fans understand, you know, how I fight, and I pick my shots precisely, and I got enough power to hurt you at the end of the day. I'm here for the long run.
You talk about your You talk about your family as well being one of the big motivations. Your children, especially, getting them that kind of generational wealth. Talk a little bit about that as well. That being your motivation with your family.
Yeah, the motivation with my family is probably one of those things that I say I'm like not distracted by anymore. You know, not being able to see my kids, and I just know like after the fight, then I'll be able to see them. You know, even though they like right around the corner, I'm able to take that all in with like positive motivation. And at first, it broke me down and made me feel like, you know, it was the end of the world, but. You know, then you start realizing like some baby mamas just be bitter, you know. And it is what it is. I got a bitter baby mama. She don't let me see my kids whenever I just want to. I can't just get up and go upstairs and go get them like I used to. So I just wait till the fight over with, and hopefully I have some free time and I'll be able to go see them. You know, I'm just keeping it 100. Like it don't bother me as much as it used to, but you know, I just put my headphones on, take off, go running. Hopefully I'll see them ride their bike or something, I don't know. But I'm motivated by being better. I'm not motivated by the struggle no more.
Speaking of family, a lot of people, you know, attach themselves to you and your brother's story. What can you say about your relationship with your brother right now?
I haven't talked to my brother all year. My brother is in his little wave of being whoever he want to be as far as getting another fight. I've been fighting. I don't care if it's once or twice a year. Y'all been seeing me active. I haven't not left the gym not once. Even when I trained with him to get ready for the last fight, I literally tried to get closer to him and train with him at his gym. But like I said, I'm not really focused on the negative no more. We just gotta stay positive and just keep the ball rolling. You know, every time I stop to focus on the negative, it distracts me and it put me in a situation where I gotta like build myself back up. Well, this time I'm not having to do that. My brother does what he do, and I do what I do, and I'm just doing it in a comfortable position. You know, this camp I'm faster, I'm stronger, I'm smarter, I'm wiser. I got more of a shield of protection around me, and that's why I said I've been praying and I've been making sure that like, you know, I stay on top of my game. I haven't talked to my brother didn't even call me for our birthday, May 19th, just a couple months ago. I called him, blew his phone and tried to tell him happy birthday, but his fiance or whatever she is, hopefully they get married one day. She's negative. I blocked that out. I'm not necessarily worried about anything that's coming towards me. I don't know how to catch the punches and roll with them. So it is what it is. I'm still fighting. I'm headed for this Camp 35. That's what we call it, Camp 35. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling motivated. I'm not worried about the negativity. And hey, whatever happens. You know?
A lot of fighters can't knock down another opponent with a jab. I remember you did that against Julian J. Rock Williams. Talk about your power jab and what are the differences between how you throw your jab, whether it's power or it's, you know, kind of set some other stuff.
Well, the
Do
jab.
you feel like you have one of the best jabs in boxing?
I do have one of the best jabs in boxing. After listening to you guys for so long, I focus on the jab a lot. I spent hours and hours and hours trying to figure out different ways to throw the jab, low, from the bottom, from the top, always protecting myself. I literally like, the jab is like what I work my game plan off of. I mean, I got an arsenal though, so sometimes I get a little bored and that's when I knock people out, like, you know, start throwing different shots. But I love the jab, I love the art, the science behind it. But yeah, I mean, I'm one of the best jabbers as far as my range and the way my stance and everything. I mean, it is what it is.
Mal, is it important for you to go for a knockout and make a statement? You know, obviously, going to Australia, putting back everything in your career, do you feel like it's an obligation to look for a knockout coming in July?
I'm never looking for the knockout. Like, a lot of fighters probably say they are and whatnot, but I'm not necessarily looking for a knockout. I'll go the distance. We can get in the trenches and fight however you want to fight. You want to get dirty, we can get dirty. I don't mind. It's a boxing match, you know. I'm one of the few fighters that pretty much haven't lost that many rounds in boxing, let alone lost a fight. So I'm just go out there and dictate the fight, and it's my game plan to just go out there and dominate. That's what I care about. If he make the wrong move and he does something that's odd and awkward that we're not, you know, expecting, he probably get knocked out. Like, he can't make the wrong move. Everything is calculated. Everything is adjusted.
You talk a lot about blocking out a lot of negativity. You've also been a big advocate for like mental health. What are your like coping things? Now you talk about running, putting on your headphones. How do you block out that negativity? And what are you doing now with your mental health getting better?
Yeah, I had a phase where, like I said, the mental part about it was just to get over things, you know, and time heal wounds. At the end of the day, like I said, I'm more focused on the things that the Lord has for me more than what the people have for me. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm not trying to make myself feel like I'm bigger and better than anybody. I'm human just like you guys. I try to live like a perfect lifestyle, but you know, I have my times too, you know, like, you know, but my battle is not with my opponent, my battle is not with working out, my battle is just always me versus me. So that's kind of where my mental state is at. I'm blocking the negative out, as in, like, if you want to hear from it, you're gonna hear from it. I'm gonna give it all to you, but I'm not here to like try to pamper it down a little bit for you. I'm cool with tailoring it. I'm give you what it is.
Ronnie previously compared you to Evander Holyfield. How do you feel, you know, as your career developed, you call it Camp 35. How do you feel about that comparison now? And do you feel like, you know, you're gonna show out even more because you're not done yet?
Yeah, I'm not done. I got a lot more left in the tank. Got a lot more fights, a lot more hard fights. I want to win another world championship. I might even go up to 175 and even try for another division after this one. Being compared to Evander Holyfield is a blessing. I like Evander Holyfield. I grew up with him. We got some memories together. You know, that's a high statement. You know, Evander is a hard worker, and he believed in himself, and that's one of my traits.
You said something earlier on about taking anything in life that's been bitter energy and making sure you're becoming better from it. You want to touch on that or have anything to fans to say as far as like motivation, as you're more of an advocate now? So speaking with such clarity about your past life, do you have anything you want to say about that?
I mean, it is what it is. I said it just how it is, you know. Sometimes you got to take the negative and make it the positive, you know. The storm don't last forever, and it's just one of those things.
Couple more questions, guys.
What do you enjoy the most still about boxing? Are you still having fun with it?
Yeah, I'm actually starting to land more combinations than I ever did. Letting my hands go a lot more. I'm actually having more fun now that I realize it wasn't no pressure the whole time. I was really at the top of my game 10 years ago. 12, 13 years ago in a professional. I was a small, young guy, but I was already at the top of my game. And now that I'm a vet, I guess that y'all call me an older guy now in the sport, that like the evolution of boxing, Terrence Crawford won it at like 38. So I mean, we back to the George Foreman days where he won it at 46. He's still young. You still, as long as you take care of your body good, which that's what I do. And I mean, I'm just having fun now. Like it's the end of the road. So I'm not saying that it's over, but I'm ready. Like I didn't take any damage. 34 fights, I knocked 23 of them out. So I mean, I barely went the distance. And half of those fights was in the beginning of my career. I was only fighting like 4 rounds and couldn't finish them, not knowing how to finish them. But one of the biggest finishers, one of the biggest punchers, one of the most well-rounded fighters in boxing right now. And I want to really go on and teach this one day to other fighters and other upcoming prospects that's coming up.
Because you are so exciting once you are in the ring, a lot of fans I think do worry that you're going to come and leave us again for a while. Can the fans expect that this time they're going to have Charlo for a bit more?
Yeah, let's get done with this fight in July, and then I'll try to fight before the end of the year is over with, give you another fight. And then I want to go and fight Magia. Magia sounds like a good fight. Caleb Plant don't want to fight. He's been running for years now. Well, I keep going to the negative, that's why I said like you should have to keep progressing and getting better. We've been calling out for that fight for a while too. It's unfortunate that Resendez lost to McGill because we was gonna take him, but we let things work themselves out. And we headed to Australia, the road to Australia. It should be fun. I've never been to Australia. I'm pretty sure I got a lot of fans over there. I talked to a lot of my friends, Billy Dibb and everyone that lives in Australia. So I can't wait to get over there and see how it is.
Do you have a prediction for Errol's fight versus Timothy?
A prediction for Errol fight? I'm Team Spence. I've always been. Errol's been looking real good in the gym. Like I said, he's focused. 3-year layoff. He don't take tune-ups. He crazy. Dude crazy. I mean, he get into car accident, he come right back and fight a championship fight. He got like Errol Spence is one of a kind. That's a fighter that like young fighters should really look up to. He don't quit. He don't stop. The man is a dog. He got the same style to me. He has to slow down a bit. He's a fighter. And Errol Spence is really a champion.
Talk about representing Houston. Sorry. Representing Houston, because that's another thing that you talk about. Just my Uber ride over here. He's like, oh, where are you going? What gym is this? He's like, is it someone famous? I'm like, it's a former champ, Charlo. He's like, oh yeah, he has a twin brother. I was like, yes, that's who it is. So a little bit about representing Houston, because you love it.
I love Houston. Houston showed the same love back. It's been a journey, and hopefully I end my career fighting right here in front of my fans in the city. But yeah, Houston is my city, so I love it.
Guys, you'll have a chance to ask some more questions. They said Australia is winter time right now.
I know. Thank God.
Look how hot it is over here. We in the peak of like the heat.
Here? Oh, I don't think it's that bad. I like it. The humidity is what.
Matter of fact, this is not the hottest.
It's not. It's
Wait till
not nice out
Yeah,
there.
well, it's top of August.
Yeah,
Super hot. Super hot.
It's not even the hottest.
But I think about like the kids playing football in this, like it's two-a-days and all the lagging and stuff. That's gotta be tough. Those are some tough kids.
Right.
That humidity gets you too.
Right.
It's not a good look for my hair.
It's cool. You're gonna have an afro.
That's what matters most.
Just imagine Ricky with an afro.
Listen, a couple more hours out here, I might. What?
Oh, you haven't seen the boxing kangaroos out there in Australia?
Yeah, I'm gonna catch one. I'm gonna catch one on the 25th, 26th.
Oh yeah.
I got a good, cool little shirt. Y'all don't forget to pick up. It's called, we gonna have the kangaroo on top of it. The lion gonna be walking off with one. It's like an all-around coach. Like, he does everything. Check my weight, grab my hands, give me the instructions. I don't study my opponent. He does. You know, he tells me what I'm gonna have to do to win. And I used to be hard-headed sometimes, but he will actually tell me, tell me how to win. No particular way to wrap my hands.
Huh?
It made you nervous.
No, I just said, don't shut the door. I'm too old to be nervous.
Never heard of that. What'll make you nervous?
Huh?
What will make you nervous?
What'll make me nervous? Right now, dying. Anything else I can handle. I have this thing, you only get nervous when you get caught doing something you're supposed to be doing.
I be nervous every fight. You work before I still get nervous.
You have to go away quick, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
You don't want to get
I
nervous.
never really checked when they go away.
When that first swing comes,
No.
and miss. Well, before then? Oh, before then, you're
Right,
ready.
way before that.
Yeah.
I get nervous before every fight. I think I'm nervous all the way up until I step in the ring.
Yeah. That's not nerves, that's just curiosity, especially walking through.
I ain't curious. I know it's about to happen.
As long as you know.
I know it's about to happen. It was crazy as I had. Still,
You gotta try a little bit.
oh, it's just like yeast and
Yeast, but yeast don't talk about
wheat. Yeast. What's in this?
I ain't gonna tell you that secret.
What the fuck, dog? Celery.
It's not bad, you know what I mean?
Seasoning. Like,
It's not bad. I mean, it's not bad what's in it, but
It don't have nothing bad in it.
Then you first, guys. You eat it first.
Yeast ashberry. Okay.
well, you got the spoon, you got the cameras.
It's crazy.
You gotta try a little bit more. Just
So this
a tiny bit.
so this like seasoning.
Nah, they spray it on their bread.
Yeah, this like
like
slap
butter.
it's like slap your mama.
Yeah, no. It's like butter. It's like their butter.
It's like it's
Butter.
like their butter.
Yeah,
like Nutella.
yeah.
Alright, I'll
No,
try.
no, give,
want some right now?
give it a little taste. Give it a little. I don't want to mess you
Oh,
up.
it's not that
Just a
bad.
little.
You want to try now?
Yeah. No, just say no. Just wait until you finish wrapping my hands out.
He's like, I'm in the
Yeah.
splash zone.
So like, did you try it?
I've had it. Yeah.
It's bad.
No, I think you gotta taste it.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
I mean, I put it to you like this: they love it.
Who? Australia?
They love it.
So what we have that they don't know about?
That's a good question. Soul food.
Yeah, they don't know about no food here.
You don't think they know about soul food? They don't
No,
know.
nobody knows. That's the kid on Louisiana shit.
I wasn't eating Mexican. I was eating Mexican food in Australia.
You had Mexican food in Australia?
They got a lot of steakhouses.
Well, how they got Mexican food in Australia?
Yeah, I was asking that.
I didn't try it. I didn't try it.
Ain't no Mexicans in Australia though. That ain't.
There are very few. I went for the Canadian Camosa
He must be Mexican.
Ain't
Ain't no way.
Oh, it's like the Nutella.
Huh?
Like the Nutella? It looks like Nutella.
Oh, it looks like a chocolate.
Yeah.
I'm not a like all those stuff. Good stuff.
Good spot.
I tried.
Oh, are those?
Right now. Periodic. But don't worry, I have it.
I tried it. Ronnie tried.
He's like, don't rap me into this.
Yeah. Undercover with them.
Try, Ronnie. It's Australia.
Yeah,
So one in the lifetime chance
I
to
always
do
see
this
the
stuff.
TikToks. I'm like, I would
Usually,
know.
if I'm recording,
You going to Australia, you're gonna have to try it anyway. It's gonna be in your food. That's what I look like that. Just salt. It's just salt.
Would you do it again? Would you do that again?
What?
Eat that.
Yeah, it's just salt. It just tastes like salt and charcoal. That shit nasty. That's what they eat. Oh yeah, we gonna go to Australia. You know what they ask if they eat shit like that. That's crazy. Let me see it again. Oh, that's crazy. That shit's so bad. Right. It's just like, what the fuck? It's just salt.
They put it on a packet for me when I tried it. And then you bit the whole thing, spit it out.
It's not unbearable, but it's nasty. Maybe when they put that on kangaroo or something. You know they eat kangaroo out there. They say
They have kangaroo shakes on.
Yeah.
You gotta try it.
Yeah, I'm not. Nah. Yeah.
Maybe you can tell as like they be trying to say like oxtail. Yeah, they're trying to say it's oxtail.
It might be good.
I would actually try the kangaroo. Did you do that? When I was in Denmark, they used to say that. They used to say that Burger King was doing these kangaroo meats. That they really is good.
yeah. From when? Yeah. What they told me to hit. They told me to hit. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't. What's up, shebang? All of my pops need this. What am I now? Possess. You know I feel refreshed. Secrets I know got you stressed. Will I take those to my death? Haven't decided just yet. Yeah. 40 what's up, shebang? All of my pops need this. Please don't put me to the test.